Hey, what's up, guys? We got our baseball snake draft night. Give our guys a couple minutes to get in. Check in when you get in here, guys. So I know you're here. We're looking for Dan, Chris, and Jerry. I took one of the other spots because you guys left it available, and Billy took the last one. So it'll be interesting tonight. You get to pick your own destiny. Do you go for your PC stuff, or do you go for the big hitters? Chris is here. All right, we need Jerry and Daniel yet. And we'll get going here shortly if they don't arrive. They'll just get the team that's alphabetically on the top. Like if Daniel doesn't show, say, and he's the first one in our draft, he's getting the A's by default. If Chris would have took the A's, then he'll get the Angels, etc., etc. Same thing with the Billy spot. Jerry is here. So we need Daniel. So it's going to be Jerry, Chris, Daniel, myself, and Billy in this one. This is the one set I collect. So I figured you guys aren't getting it. I'll get in one. Well, we can get the randomizing going while we're waiting for Daniel to come in. Let's see. Are you here? Daniel's here. All right, we're good to go, guys. Everybody's here now. If Billy may not be, but she's going to get the leftover teams unless Corey or her are on. All right, so there are our guys. Gazoo is me. Daniel, Chris, Jerry, and Billy. We'll randomize these guys, and then who's ever at the top gets spot one, and the last one's 5, and the snake draft goes. If it ended like this, it would go Gazoo, Daniel, Chris, Jerry, Billy, and then we start from the bottom. Billy, Jerry, Chris, Daniel, Scott. Go from the top, back and forth, until it's all gone. If you have any questions, shout it out. We'll get them answered. All right. Okay, anything higher than 3 counts, good luck. Top guy gets the number 1 pick. We got 6. All right, we got Jerry, Daniel, Billy, Chris, and me. Let me write this down because we don't have anywhere to really put that. So Jerry, Daniel, maybe Billy or Corey's on, I don't know. Chris, and then me as Gazoo. Gazoo. All right, let's get this draft started. This will take a few minutes, but not long. So our draft starts with Jerry. The die will determine who's got going on. Jerry, you're up. You get to pick any team that's available. In this case, they're all there. Who would you like? It is yours. Daniel, you'll be on the clock. He's going for the Dodgers. There you are. It's as easy as that. All right. Who did I say is next? Gotta keep this one up. Daniel. Daniel is up with Billy on the clock. If Corey or Billy's on, they can shout out the name. You going Yankees? All right, Corey, Billy, are you guys on? We'll give them the 30-second timer here. I know there's a little delay. So if they don't answer, like in this case, she would be getting the A's by default because that's the last or the first alphabetical team left. 20-second timer to see if Billy or Corey are on. I don't expect them to be, but just in case they are, I'll give them a chance here. Then you got Chris and then myself as last, and then we start from the bottom up. All right, I don't think she's on, so by default, she gets the A's. Next up is Chris. All right, Chris, who do you want? Who are you going to steal from me at the last second? have so many teams I want. Oh, I go back to back. That's right, because then we go up from the bottom. Chris is on the clock. It's like the NFL draft. Darn it! That's who I wanted. Chris is taking the Red Sox. All right, so that goes to me. That's who I was hoping to get too. You got him. Well, I'm gonna have to go for the Royals then. Taking the Royals. So now we start from the bottom again. I get a second one. When we get to the top, Jerry, you'll have two back to back. Royals and let's go Pirates. Maybe there's a Skeens in here. I didn't look at the checklist that well. All right, Chris, you're back up. We are now in the second round, coming up the board. Chris with the next pick, Billy on deck. Well, Billy or Corey, if you're on, check in so I can slow down and stop at yours. Otherwise, depending on Chris's pick, Angels are the next team you would get. Chris wants the Reds. Reds. You like the Reds, Red Sox? You got like a something going on here? Billy, have you arrived yet? I'll give you another 20 seconds. Then it will go on to Daniel. Billy might end up with the A's, Angels, Astros, Blue Jays, Braves, and Brewers. But that's the way it goes. All right, Billy's not here. She gets the Angels. Daniel's up. Who's it going to be this time? You never know what's going to hit in this. Here's where you can go for your PC. Yeah, I can't blame you on the Roman. Daniel, I thought that would have been your first round, but I guess you're playing strategic here. That was a good one. Nobody took your Phillies. All right, Jerry, you got the next two. The end of round 2 and the beginning of round 3. You got the next 2 picks. These turn ones, you get 2 back-to-back. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's eh. I like being in the middle myself. Yeah, if you wouldn't have took the Phillies, Daniel, I don't know what on by the second round here. I don't know what I'd done with you. You would have had to dethrone yourself as a Philly fan. Jerry got the Brewers, and you get a second one right away. Brew Crew gone. Now we're coming back round, whatever this is, 3. Starting with Jerry. And then Daniel, you're next. Nats. Good choice. Good choice. All right, Daniel, you're back up. Who's it going to be? Your wife would have kicked you out. Surprised she didn't when you passed on him for the Yankees, but that's a smart play. With only 5 of us here, a couple picks away. It was smart. Go for this. I almost said Skankies. The Yankees first. All right, who's your wife want you to take this time, Daniel? Now it's getting down to who you just feel is going to be coming up. Braves it is. Billy, you here yet? 10-second clock for Billy. Her clock's getting shorter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. She just always likes the Astros. It may work out for her. You never know. All right, Chris, you're up. And then Gazoo got 2 in a row. I know that's the fun part about this. When do you draft who, what, where, when? What are the other guys in the group going for? I thought about the Nats when I had my first picks, but I'm taking a chance on Skeens this time. I don't usually take the Pirates. Yeah, Chris is at the Mets. Yeah, that's a good choice. That was on my next list to get to. All right, me. Oh boy. I take the Blue Jays, believe it or not. All right, now we're coming back up. So it goes for me again. After the Blue Jays, I shall take. I got to go with my team at this point. I wouldn't be. I got to take the Cardinals. That's my PC team. All right, Chris, you're up. Hey, trades are allowed, guys. Just like in the real draft. Be a little harder to do it, but Jerry must have wanted him too. Chris is back on the clock, and Billy is to follow. In this case, if Chris doesn't take the Cubs, Billy will be defaulted to the Cubs. The O's. Going to Chris. All right, Billy, I don't think you're here, so you're getting defaulted to the Cubs. Which brings up Daniel again. He can't do that. He doesn't want to get kicked out of his house. All right, Daniel. Now's where we're getting. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to take? Still good chances of teams out there. I'm going to see who you guys leave. I get the last pick. 1, 2. No, Jerry will. D-backs. Going to Daniel. All right, Jerry is on the clock. We're a little over halfway now. We're coming down the home stretch. Oops, keep moving this so we know where we're at. Jerry. Jerry gets 2 picks back to back here. How's he going to play it? There's still a couple out there I like. He's going with the Texas Rangers. And his first pick. And his pick coming back down will be the San Diego Padres. Very good. All right, back to you, Daniel. Getting down in the nitty. Who's going to be the last team left? Who is going to be the team nobody wants? That poor 1, 2. Jerry will get stuck with it, I guess. Yep. Daniel is up. If Daniel doesn't take the Giants, Billy will be getting the Giants. He takes the Marlins. They hit a lot. That's not a bad choice at all. So that means Billy's taking the Giants. That's the next alphabetical team coming down. Chris is up. Getting down there now. One more round after this, and then we get to ripping. See who made the right picks. Chris, darn, Chris, I think that's 3 out of 4 times you were taking the team I wanted. Good choice. All right, Kazoo, you're going to have a pick now and a second pick. Let's go with Tigers. Okay, Kazoo, this is the final roundup. Who am I taking? I got Guardians, Rays, Rockies, Twins. I'll take the White Sox. I'll take one. I'll take a chance. All right, Chris, last pick for you. We got the Guardians, Rays, Rockies, and Twins left. If you don't take the Guardians, they become Billies. So that would happen if you guys get in one of these in the future. The way Billy's getting picked is how it happens. So we try to plan it when you're all going to be here. Couple picks left, and we start the rip. Chris taking the Guardians, Rays, Rockies, or Twins. Twins, he says. Which means Billy will get the Guardians, which is the next lowest. Leaving Daniel with really the last choice, because Jerry's going to get the leftover. Daniel, do you want the Rays or the Rockies? Whichever one you don't pick will probably hit, so remember that. Jerry may be thanking you for giving him no choice but to hit a winner. Going for the Rays. All right, so if the Rockies hit, oh, we all get the blame. None of us picked it. That goes to Jerry. All right, guys. Trades are allowed. I doubt you're going to want to, but trades are allowed. Let's get tripping. We all chose our own destiny. Let's see who chose wisely. Well, we'll find out. If they do, it'll be the talk of the week. When will be the day that a team like the Rockies is what everyone chases? I mean, there's been a few products where people actually chase them. Yeah, I'm good. All right, good luck, everyone. We picked them. Now we break them. Let's get it on. Little extra piece of cardboard compliments the tops. All right, the Red Sox start us off. Cabrera. You guys know about all these different variations. Oh, these are going to have to be. I didn't even think of this. Yankees and Phillies. They're both Daniels. I don't have to do that one. Yay. Maybe when the mountains turn blue. Looking for the variations. They'll be on this little line here. Most of them. So I will slow down and look at the back to call out some kind of color swaps. The quad cards will go between the four teams that are on it. And then we'll just randomize it. I think there's only a couple of them. But we'll see, Chris. Like that last one, they both had the Yankees and the Phillies both went to Daniel, so he's getting them both. But if one would have went to you and one would have went to him, at the end, we'll random all that off. I just hope it doesn't happen on one of the big cards. That's when I don't like it. Altuve, Sosa, and our backwards, Mesa and the Marlins, our first chrome, and a little Jack. Marte was a short print. I missed that already. Let me go back to him. That's what I got eyes for. What is it a short print of? Because it usually says it there in the green. That one I'm not aware of. School me. The Marlins get the first chrome. I'm trying to find one so I can show you. None of those. Oh, they aren't listed? Ah. All right. Call them out if you see them. I know a lot of them can be listed there. Or you just said it's the short print. I'm sorry. Not special. Yeah, those, yeah, you can't. I don't think you can tell unless you see the star on the checklist. What he's referring to, guys, is this is a 500 or 400 card, whatever it is. If it's a 500 card set, 100 cards are short printed. They used to be cards like 1 through 100 or 4 through 500. But yes, this year they're scattered throughout. So it's very hard to. All the quad cards are? Oh, that's good to know. All right, you've been opening some of this, Chris. You're holding out on us. I like it. I like it. We got someone that's opened these. I have not opened these for myself yet. for the SP. There's a nice Angel card going to Billy. Let me pull up Marte. You're referring to the tiny little card that only. What's that? Oh. I'm talking about that code. There it is. You can't see it on the camera. It ends in an 8-7. He's correct. Those codes, they can't make them any smaller. They've tried. And all the turn back the clocks. This is only the second box I've opened. Second break we've done, so I got pulled to turn back the clock. I love those things. Tatis. Kyle Tucker. Hey, who's got the cubes? Billy. Gosh, even when she doesn't pick, she gets them. There's our gray border. This is what he's referring to. This has, what are the odds of the Pirates, the Cardinals, Pirates and Cardinals are Gazoo, the Nationals and the Reds. Jerry and Chris. Yeah, we'll have to do those out then. Yeah, which makes it so hard to put that SP set together. You almost have to go out and buy the individual cards. Casey Schmidt. The Big Dump All-Star. I like the 77. Oh, Red Sox. We got an auto. Nice on card. Peyton Toll. Red Sox. Chris, I think you took them right before me. Pirates, Brian Reynolds. More cardboard from Topps. And a gunner. Gray Border are not. We didn't get a patch, guys. Chris, you stole it from me. Nice hit. Peyton. I'll just fly through these quick and see if we got them. It's easier to see like this. Nothing. Now that you can't see the SPs very well. Tariq Skubal. Red Sox and Giants, I know they're two different people. Giants are Billy, Red Sox are Chris. Luis Garcia. Yastrzemski and the Royals. Jacob Wilson on the gray. A is going to Billy. Nice, nice. The color swaps are the ones I'm trying to find. Because without seeing the other cards, these color swaps aren't going to be as obvious as, say, the 72 versions. You have them all memorized. I couldn't do that anymore. Too much. Here we got something. We got O's. Jordan Westburg. Call him out for us. Our gray break border for the Mariners. No, Hunter. That is the 28th. Our card show is the 28th. Jack on the Enterprise Royals. Card show's next weekend. But it doesn't mean you can't come by and get something. PSA 7s. That's assuming you get them back this year. PSA's taking a long time, guys. If you guys are still doing any of that. They are a backed up bunch of people. Ms. Jacob deGrom. Little Ellie. Another Brother Brave. Daniel. Spencer. Zach. Of course, I got Chris telling me when the SPs are coming up. He has them memorized. They're not like 1, 11, 21, 31. Anything easy like that, is there? It's probably 11, 17, 42, 43. All right, little Austin Martin. And she took your spots. Bobby Witt, why were you upside down? You were upside down because there it is. An image variation. There's where they are at. Royals. Good job, Kazoo, right? Yep, Kazoo with the image. See, without seeing the other card, unless someone like Chris has it that memorized, he would have known that was an image, but that's where you guys can find them. Finally got one. Riley Green, Tigers. Suarez on the gray, and Sweeney. Maybe that's how they help you. Maybe they have them flipped. Can anyone confirm or deny that? Our first variation that wasn't an SP was flipped backwards to let us know what to look for, I guess. Little Bobby Witt. Yeah, not a bad one to hit there. I think that's only because you took the Red Sox, because I think that's what I went with then. I would have took the Red Sox. And somebody else would have had it. That's the fun part about the draft. Jacob Wilson. Key Brian Hayes. It just looks weird not in a Pirate uniform. Sorry. Nemo, Polanco, and O'Neill. And you shouldn't get too many of those. All right, we're about halfway through this. Matt Olson. Bryce Eldridge, rookie. Christian Mott, that's almost didn't fit on the card. Here's one of those odd ones. What are the odds? Diamondbacks, Daniel, Giants. Nope. That's going to go to the multi pile. And the Cubs. There he is. Polanco is an SP. Call him out for me. I'll sleeve the SPs up because they're just so much harder to get. And if you're a set builder, people will buy them. Sell those SPs to those set builders. Alvarez. Moreno on our blue Diamondback. There's a guy whose name literally fits on. Montez de Oca. Daniel got him. Luis on the Mets. METS, Mets. It does stink that the SPs aren't marked, other than that small code. Lawrence Butler, Javier. Our Royals, Adam Frazier. Angels getting a Chrome, Luis. And Josh Smith. Any other? Anybody open the Megas or the Blasters of this? Any luck with those? Asking as I'm going to break down and buy this couple boxes and put this set together. So those of you that have those SPs and don't want them, I may be looking for them. Hang on to them. Stram, Holiday. Our Chromie for the O's. O's hit a couple Chromes now. Chris, you've been fared out pretty well so far on a lot of these. I keep saying your name. You're drafting okay. No variations. Andy Page. Ryan Reynolds. The Rockies. There you go, Jerry. You got it. Care of Daniel and the rest of us. Narvaez is an SP. I don't know how you can memorize 100 of them. I really don't. Can I take you to Vegas? You can go down there and help me. Yeah. Play blackjack or something. Lord knows I can't play. Mick. A little Brendan Horwitz for the Pirates. Bubba Chandler Pirates. Suarez. Only if we can count baseball cards. I'm sure there's a shop or two down there. That's what we'll tell them. We're counting baseball cards. That'd be funny. James Wood, I'm sorry, but if you can memorize how many ever decks they shuffle with, more power to you. Will Smith, Dodgers in the Chrome. And a Roman Anthony. We got our first Roman. We did hit a Roman. A little Will Smith. Any images? All-Star Icon? What's that? I don't remember the other ones doing that. Is that another variation I don't know about? Man, I should have checked this checklist harder. All-Star Icon. I didn't see that on the other ones. Makes me wonder. I didn't know this one. Good job, Diamondbacks. Somebody picked them. Daniel did. That's a new one for me. All right, we're down to the last 3 packs. What bonuses can we get? Instead of the All-Star banner, it's a star icon. All right, let me do a quick check. This is going to bug me now. Let me look for another All-Star card quick. I'm dying to know what that is. Watch me not get one out of all these. Oh, instead of that banner? Is that you're referring? Instead of going across, we're getting the star. Interesting. Very good. Very good. Congrats to the Diamondbacks. TJ. PCA. So if you need to know anything about this set, reach out to Chris, guys. He knows it like the back of his hand. He studied it. It's only been out for a couple days. He hasn't done any March Madness brackets. He's been concentrating on Heritage Baseball. Speaking of brackets, my bracket's getting beat up. And it's only day 2. Jazz, Chisholm. All right, you upside down. Is this a short print, Brent Rooker? I can't read that tiny number. I'll hold it there in case you say yes. Garcia for the Padres, Manny Machado. Going to Jerry. Nice Dodger Kim. And our first Raw Power, Junior. Garcia is. No on the Rooker. Just happened to be upside down. See, I like it when they flip the cards or something to tell us. All right, last pack Magic. Now we got a couple randomizers to do. We'll keep it easy with a dice roll tonight. Brendan Donovan, Mr. Beavers. There's a Roki. Freddie with the regular All-Stars. Mariners. There's Chris. Phillies is Daniel, so that one's going to go. And the Cardinals with a chrome. I think I've missed a couple of the SPs, so I'll try to catch them on the sorting. All right, let's do these guys first. These are the quads. Gonna roll the dice, 6-sided die. It comes up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where it's going. It's gonna go for both. 1, 2, 3, 4. If a 5 or 6 rolls, we'll re-roll. So 1 will go to the Pirates in this case, etc., etc. Good luck. 3, 1, 2, 3. This is going to the Nationals, and the Nationals. The Nationals get both. Congratulations, Jerry. You got an SP and that's not a short print of SP, but that's going to the Natties. Same thing here. The left side will be 1, 2, 3. The right side will be 4, 5, 6. Good luck. Left side, Red Sox and Mariners are getting these. Red Sox, Chris. Mariners, Chris. That makes that easy. Rigged. There you go. I'd say the same thing. How'd you guys like this format? Different? Maybe again? We're going to try a couple other different formats in this Heritage yet, too. This is one of the Garcia short prints. Our Marte with the All-Star. Our All-Star icon variation instead of the banner. Roman. Like I said, I didn't get them all. Oh, this Bobby Witt was the image variation. Royals. And we did hit an auto. Peyton. So, appreciate you guys for getting in it. I think it's a fun break. Now, maybe that some of the people saw it. Maybe they didn't understand what it was about. That's why we did a quick one. We can get into more of these type of things. It's random. It's the way it is. You never know. Like, Chris, you took a lot of the ones I wanted right before. I was like, darn. Could be just the opposite. People just go in and pick their PC teams, and they don't care about picking the big hitters. That's why we collect. Everyone collects for different reasons. In either case, thank you all for joining. Appreciate you. Thank you, Chris, for all the updates and the SP knowledge. And these won't be at the shop tomorrow. I'm actually off, so you won't be able to pick these up till Monday or later. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're going to have another format of this coming up. We're going to do a bracket-style tournament in lieu of March Madness. If you guys have been to any of our Rip Nights, you'll understand what they are. Kind of explain it in the post when it comes out. Winner take all. It's another fun way to do it. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Stay dry, and keep opening cards.